Hey, so technically, there could be a few things going on with your mobility. That ankle mobility that I think you should work on is about taking a dowel. If you watch that IG, my Instagram post, you'll see me doing the ankle mobility. I think that's going to be really good for you. But also, actually just pulling down into your squat using your hip flexors. Pull as if someone doesn't want you to squat, and spread your knees apart. And when you do that, you'll be actually utilizing those tight hip flexors, and then you can come down to your depth that you can work. There are lots of isolated hip mobility exercises you can do, but I'm not really sure that that's your main limiting factor right now. I think it's about utilizing the hip flexors more than it is a mobility issue. You can't have both issues going on, but I would think, with your depth without any kettlebell in your hand is pretty decent. What I would work on is literally working those hip flexors, pulling hard. The glute bridge that I mentioned before, if you can see me, the glute bridge will also address tight hip flexors, but you're also utilizing your glutes and your abs and getting into that opposite of an anterior tilt. So I think the glute bridge, 10 reps of that with the idea of really focusing on that pelvic tilt and keeping your abs tight will open up the hip flexors and stretch them and also load them. So the glute bridge is one, the ankle mobility drill that you've seen on the Instagram post, and then the other idea I had was that hollow drill for your core, because if you're still going into an anterior tilt and losing your abs, that's going to definitely show up in a rounded back at the bottom of your squat. So if you can practice that hollow drill, what you're doing here is you're pressing your back into the floor as hard as you can, and your legs are going to be in the air wherever you can still maintain that back flat, and you're going to hold there for 20 seconds. So what I want you to think about there is how well can you take those ab contractions and load your lats, really pack your shoulders, and create that straight, long line between your hips and your scapula. I would do the hollow drills every day for 20 seconds a time, and maybe do 5 rounds of that a day. The glute bridges, you could do 10 glute bridges, 5 rounds of that a day, and that should be really good for you too. And then I would just practice your squat nice and slow. So the descent should be slow, and then the ascent should be explosive. So if I've got the bell and I'm pulling down, pull, 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 hut. If you watch me from the side view, I'm pulling down. See how my back is elongated? Those are my abs working hard and my lats working hard to keep me upright as I come up into that squat. So give that a try and let me know how that's working for you. We can always tack on some more isolated mobility drills, but I think if you focus on that, you'll see some improvement. But feel free to send me a video and let me see, and we'll just go from there. Take care. Bye.